Hello everyone, I'm Dalian. Today's crowd pointing theme, let's take a look at what kind of benefactor you have and how the pregnant woman is. Below are 3 sets of cards. You can draw to make an instruction card. Try to use the proportion as directly as possible. If you can't choose, look at this indicator card. If you really can't choose, please pause first, because we are about to start interpreting the cards. Hello first group mates. You guys look... You guys are with the destiny of the nobleman, and this nobleman, he has a bit of vision. In the traditional sense, we see scholars or elders. He values some of your abilities, and this benefactor will arrange many people for you. The greater the ability he believes in,
be patient, don't rush.
The more he values you, the more challenging the tasks he assigns to you might be, which could trigger you in the early stages. Some distressing feelings might make you wonder if it's all aimed at you. Why are other tasks so simple while ours are so difficult? However, his help to you is really great. It's possible that your peers or colleagues progress slower than you. Then this benefactor has a rather noticeable characteristic, which is somewhat sharp-tongued. Their words and actions might strike a blow to you. It genuinely wants to promote you, wanting you to grow rapidly, and under its high-pressure mode, you indeed can quickly grasp a lot of things. Then later, the tasks he arranged for you may become easier for you. Then he will immediately switch and assign you more difficult tasks. So not everyone can accept this approach, but what I can see is that there are some good opportunities in your career. Indeed, there is such a nobleman in the middle, and he won't treat you badly. He won't let you work without any benefits. That's not called a nobleman. Oh,
Salute!
The two-dimensional key will bring you some benefits. For example, if you work overtime, they might give you something to eat or drink, or consider you when calculating bonuses at the annual report or similar events. He's also there. Although he doesn't hesitate to praise, he also points out when things aren't done well, not only criticizing, but also advising on how to avoid such situations. Actually, it is a very good teacher. Then I will draw a suggestion card. Oh, come world. It seems like this at the moment. Reached fairly good.
The
Your baby is working. You must be quite hard. Then your hard work must be worth it and rewarding. And you belong to your good result, such as promotion or raise. Truly learning some skills that belong only to you. These things have already started.
Stop beating around the bush!
Don't worry, especially you student kids. The things you're doing or the direction you're headed is okay. There might be some of you feeling like you're in a stagnation period, a bit lost, or finding it hard to hang on. My advice to you is simply to persist. The good things that belong to you will certainly come and have already begun to transform. I believe that the strange man has already begun to notice you, even if he hasn't said it yet. What is your father doing by your side? He might have started in the dark, understand you or secretly help you. It's really nice. And then
there will be some common companions at that
I
time.
would suggest you seize these opportunities and do not let them slip away easily. Be more proactive in showing yourself. Let the nobles see you earlier, right? Especially in your own area of expertise. Don't shirk, don't be afraid, don't feel too low-key.
You never have to ask how to do
Seems
it.
like good luck
It's all
has
just
come
now.
your way from your area
When
of
you
expertise.
get there,
Tomorrow, adults and this person
ching,
can
ching.
assume this responsibility and happily show themselves. This is the first group situation. Bless you. Bye-bye. Hello, buddies with green rabbit hats. Put it here and take a look at your cards. Oh, you have a benefactor, and the benefactor is quite strong. Both men and women, especially those high-ranking people with faces and names.
Alright, I'm in love with you guys.
Your own abilities are quite impressive.
When it comes to the
You are
seaside,
independent.
what are your
You'll
own
be
views and
attracted
ideas?
by these independent people. I think the comments in the selection group should be more or less quite strong. Will abandon some. In such cases, you will abandon such a negative route line and hide some of your own things in your heart. not letting it affect your judgment.
I'm sorry for bringing up such a bad
So it's not
issue.
exactly traditional art,
Your heart is a study.
but rather somewhat
Whatever you think
similar.
in your heart, then your body and your spirit should cooperate with your heart. It's a very powerful skill. It's really quite impressive. In life, you really are the kind that stands out, whether in career or in feelings. You would hope to lean towards the strong, because you also want to become strong. Especially girls, they're so cool. I really like you guys. It's a bit like a queen's meal. It's also what I want to become. And then there's this benefactor of yours. It's also attracted by your personality, and it seems to have a similar character like yours. It's like you understand each other. It's mutual. It's really good. And you can see that you will continue to improve yourself, which is very great. Determine your own goals and keep moving towards them. I feel that honestly, if you feel a bit lost or stuck, it's best to find a kidnapper. Find someone you greatly admire, greatly envy, and especially want to become. Alright, you could be a star celebrity. Yes. Scientists and the like are fine. Or some role models around you can also be a direction you want to pursue, a goal you want to become.
I think it's quite inadequate. Because like a flag is there and you run towards it, you will feel more vigorous. And then your nobles. I feel that that's not part of Kyokan sign. Man have to sign yourselves. And then there's another one that's pretty powerful, higher than you. They'll come over and throw you. A smallest horse, but it's like the relationship between a fine horse and his finder, which is quite remarkable. Then on the contrary, friends are equal to you, and there are no nobles. You're a weird person is really a level higher than you, better than you. What kind of mentor, leader, boss, elder, something like this situation, I would also suggest you not to make too many friends. Especially those friends who only drink and feast. Meaningless socializing wastes your energy, because most of your energy should be spent on yourself. A constantly running person, then going out to make friends. Seems not worth it. Then I'll draw another sword for him. Just don't stop running. And then another thing is, there might be a situation where suddenly you urgently want to change your life, seek a big transformation. A sudden idea appears in your mind. Suddenly understand, suddenly open up, suddenly make a decision. When you encounter such moments, don't bother listening to advice or anything. You don't listen to advice at all. You would do it directly, or you have already made a major decision to change. I have to tell you, this is a good decision. It's clear. In the middle, you know how to follow your own path. Then don't want to take a long detour to the right path. Choose a sudden break and flash. It's good. You may be scared of such a sudden change, so I'll give you a shot of a heart stimulant. It's good. This is the condition of the second group. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello, friends of the third group. You guys are good to put here. You're not lawman. Well, it's just... Right now, you have a lot of burdens and tasks. Some of them are things you must do, while some are not necessary. You need to discern for yourself, then aim for the direction you should really go, and just go. Then there should be some of you guys, frankly speaking, I already have a rough idea about the future, and it requires struggle. I think you just need a bit of it. Forgive yourself, learn to walk out from some past things. It seems that when you make plans for the future, you often consider some previous pains and emotions. Your life just now actually needs a bit of sweetness.
The first one when
and
what?
self-blame can't be too much. To embrace the new, you must let go of the past. Only then will real opportunities arise. Well, I can say that I don't see a very strong noble lock in this. There may be several possibilities. The first one is to say there are several. Your friends around you trust a lot. But when you are uncomfortable, or when there are conspiracies, they can't provide some good emotional value. These things are just so... He doesn't sympathize with you, or his ability is insufficient. Always feel someone around you helping you, then another, you always feel someone around you. This could be due to some of the ambitious experiences I just mentioned from the past. There is another possibility, some family-induced trauma. mainly towards authority figures like teachers or leaders. Superiors, for this kind of authority or representative of patriarchy, you're always worried about this kind of people. It's a bit, for instance, you might fear teachers or leaders. And even when they're having an equal conversation with you, you feel like they're blaming you, which leads to you closing up, missing many opportunities. Then there's another one, which is, as far as we can see, you've stopped the climb. Not climbing upwards, but fighting horizontally. Horizontal competition, but these competitions are not very good. For instance, you are stuck in some bad relationships. You want to seek approval from someone. You want to seek friendship from a group of people. Or want to gain a person's love. But this thing actually doesn't have much benefit for your follow-up. Currently, it seems a bit immersed in this matter. On the contrary, I think you're more. You'll spend a lot of thoughts, and even some metaphysical ones. If you want to win some people's hearts, or gain their favor or something, I think it's better to learn some of your ways of dealing with people, or read some psychology-related books, or watch videos to try to open up your mindset. Down.
Yes, a
Subtitles
question
provided by
asked
Amara.org
me,
community.
because you are really a noble.
Actually, it appears in people who are a bit higher up.
I
Lottery
agree
ticket
with
doesn't feel
your
valuable as the actual
comment,
ticket. The
but
manifestation
you
power is strong, which means, generally speaking, your belly can do it.
counted.
So if you really want a noble person, you can come to your side. Regardless of how this thing is said, the problem is that your current idea is not to want a noble person. You want the person who is on par with you, or even lower. The favor and recognition. I feel a bit pity because of your energy, your thoughts and abilities, including your mood, are very high. But you have not done something to break through yourself. Been stuck for a while. I feel some of you might have been torturing yourself for a long time. You need to get moving. The direction to move towards is authority. Focus on elders, leaders, superiors, teachers, and mentors. Then make sure your emotions are stable. After ensuring your own state, bravely go out and dare to do things you don't dare to do. Dare to break through yourself. Actually, fue una de las grandes chupatigo, además de buscar la ciencia de política, chirapa antiguo, ahí está, después de dicho antiguo, babi.